Hello and welcome to Hillary's Teddy Bear Barn. I'm Daniel Agnew, I'm a teddy bear specialist, and this is Hilary Pawley, who is a teddy bear collector.
I am, and we're going to show you one or two things in the collection, and Daniel's going to use his expert knowledge by telling us a little bit more about them.
So what we have here is a very rare set of Wind in the Willows characters. And we've got the main characters. I've got Ratty and Moley, and you've got...
I've got Mr. Badger, I've got Toad, and I have got...
I think we've got a Weasel and a Stoat, haven't we? Which are the baddies, I think, from memory, and that's those two. But they're beautiful. These, I only know, strangely, I have a set of these, and then another set was sold quite a few years ago. So they're very rare and beautiful. We're not certain exactly who made them. They are English, and they certainly look sort of 1930s to me. And there's a certain amount of quality to them. You know, they're beautifully dressed, I think. We have eyes which are glass and painted backs to them. I love Toad, his mouth and his tongue and his big discs like that. Aren't they wonderful for his eyes?
Absolutely amazing.
They're very unusual. So I was, with my set and when I saw them before, you know, I sort of been contemplating makers for them, and obviously they're made by a good quality company, but you know, I don't know whether they might be Dean's, maybe? There's something about them that could be Dean's rag book. The set that was sold at auction had orange labels on them, which were just a patent number, and they were cardboard labels. So I don't know who used that dark, rich orange. But then, you know, Farnell is a possibility of a good company, Chiltern. So there's, until we find out exactly who made them, they're going to remain a bit of a mystery. But they certainly are wonderful things.
I love them. I really love them. They are... I'm not sure about Toadie. He's a bit scary, but they're every child's dream, I would have thought, even though...
Yes.
Would they have been made as toys? I suppose something dropped off.
It was a spider.
It was a spider. I don't like spiders. Would they have been made for children?
I think so. Yes. I think they. I mean, they wouldn't have been cheap to buy. They would have been quite expensive, I think. But yes, they're sort of children's toys, I would have said, and you know, they're a children's favourite, aren't they? The family, you know, the Wind in the Willows family. So I think everyone would have loved them as a child.
I love his bow.
It's a fur collar, isn't it?
Yes.
I was just about to say that's really lovely.
And he's got a tie under here. I'm sort of half inclined to undo these buttons, but they're sewn together. But you can see that there's even something on those buttons.
What we need to try and do is, there's some very distinct material on them. This sort of Harris Tweedy effect of the trousers and the hat, and this, some of these pieces we might find on other toys. That's what you kind of need to try and do some research to see if you can find the similar materials used on similar other animals.
So everybody out there who might have some of these materials on something, we need to know.
Yeah, with a label. We want something with a label that is definitely by Dean's or Farnell that is using this material. I mean, obviously felt you can't tell, but you know, all these lovely blue buttons are very distinct.
Amazing, those buttons. Is that on camera there? And he's got a cravat. And he's got buttons too. Look, there's other sort of quite unusual buttons there.
Yeah, that
and this
is the same sort of shape as that
Yeah.
button, isn't it? So those are very distinct buttons. So if you've got a toy with those buttons on, or look at his socks as well. Look.
Shall I hand you him?
Look, he's got tartan socks.
Oh, so he has. He's actually quite a different colour look. Is he two-tone, or is that just...
Yeah, it looks a bit like it, doesn't it?
I just wonder if one of these days we'll find a label on one of these.
Yes, it would be nice.
But short of ripping the clothes off.
So that's Hillary's Wind in the Willows characters, unknown English, 1930s, maybe 1920s.
Yep.
You can come and see these when Hillary opens her museum in the June.
Yes, please come. We'd love to see you.